Hey everyone, welcome back at Chala from Crafting Through the Chaos of Life. Thanks for joining me for today's video. It's Junk Journal January, day 11, and we are working on the word eclectic. Now, what does eclectic mean? Well, as you saw in the thumbnail, there is actually a definition for it, and I'm going to pull that up for you right now, and we're going to kind of talk about that and how we can, use that word and those kind of terms in our junk journaling. So eclectic basically is deriving ideas, style, or taste from a diverse range of sources. So that being said, eclectic to me is a bit of a potpourri of everything. Nothing matchy-matchy, just kind of an organic potpourri of things for me. That's kind of what that means. So I have a bunch of stuff here, and this video might not make sense now, but it is going to come to play in a few days when we get to another prompt word, and I don't want to give it all away, but all of this stuff is going to come back and revisit us. I kind of want to go through these items with you to show you different eclectic things, and then I'm going to show you in a future video a bit of a teaser of how we're going to make this all come together. So let's start off with something that's kind of embarrassing, maybe. I did do some art off camera a while ago, and I literally just gave myself permission to play. I gave myself permission that it didn't have to become anything in particular. I just got to experiment and enjoy the art process. Don't laugh, because I am not good at pictures of people and things, but this is what it is. I created a journal cover. It's not done, but here it is. This is my eclectic journal cover. It's kind of a hot mess, isn't it? But I love it at the same time. It's embarrassing to show you guys, but I love it so much at the same time because it's me completely uninhibited, just enjoying the process of it all. Is it beautiful? Not really, but I still love it. I love it for the fact that it stretched me creatively, that I got, time to just create and play and not have to worry about producing something to either sell or to really the necessity of actually showing someone. But here I am showing it to you guys nonetheless. So be nice. All right. I know you guys are. You always are. So yeah, this is just literally an Amazon envelope. And of course I love that crunchy sound. And I just started playing with collage first. As you can see, I've got, collaging with very eclectic papers. I've got some bicycles. I've got some, I don't know if that's leopard or cheetah, some sort of animal print. I've got some vintage writing. I've got some book page, more vintage writing, dictionary page, music paper, some napkin. This black stuff here is from a napkin. And then, yeah, like I tried to, kind of create her shirt out of the music paper. Yeah, just did some acrylic painting, some doodling, lots of doodling on here. I just really had fun with the process, and as hideous as I think it is, I really love it at the same time. So this to me would be the epitome of an eclectic cover for a junk journal. The fact that it's just kind of out there all over the place, no particular theme, right? So there's one item that I can show you guys. Some other items, well, laces, all sorts of different kind of laces and ribbons. So obviously we could run with a theme. We could do like I've got some items here that, let's see, we could build a theme. We've got this kind of paper with food. I've got this lace or ribbon with apples. I think I have recipe cards in here somewhere that I'll show you. I mean, we could build a theme out of that, but this is about no particular theme. This is about just putting papers together to make it fun. Really, in essence, I think junk journals at their core are really eclectic because you're just, ooh, I've got a ghost in here. I've got papers falling off. I think that really at its core, junk journaling is really all about being eclectic. It's gathering those mishmash of papers, putting them together into a journal and working with them from there. You know, we've kind of fine-tuned our journal making to, you know, have them look a little prettier, we'll say, and have a theme and kind of flow nicely. But, you know, this is really what junk journaling is all about. Just grabbing, you know, things that you would otherwise throw away and make it into something beautiful. So a lot of papers that I could also consider eclectic might not necessarily be my everyday style. So I love this. But for me to find different uses for it can often be difficult because it is a very busy pattern. So, you know, working it into an eclectic journal would be, you know, the way to go. So yes, let's get back. We've got our ribbons. So these are kind of fun. You know, some might call these boho or bazaar or whatever you want to call them. But, you know, they're very eclectic in nature. They go together, but they don't, right? No particular theme. I mean, this has hearts on it. Doesn't necessarily have to be for Valentine's Day, but you get the picture. So we've got some laces. I've got some fun, I don't even know what this is. This is from the dollar store, and it's just kind of plastic, but I like it. It's very intriguing. I think it would look beautiful on a spine or, you know, on a tag or some sort of embellishment. This stuff as well, love this stuff. This was a dollar store find as well, and it's just, you know, beautiful gold leafing. That would have worked for our word foliage as well. So yeah, there's that. So papers, let's go through some papers. Oh, there's our recipe cards. See, those are fun, right? Would those go with this? Maybe, I don't know. But anyways, okay, so we've talked about the recipe cards. Let's go on to some papers here. Okay, so I have, you know, obviously we could go with a floral theme, but, you know, mixing and matching some of our papers. We've got, is this called damask, I think, maybe? Again, we've got more vegetables that we could, you know, incorporate this to be a theme, but I think, you know, it just all sorts of different papers that we could put together in one journal, and it would just be really eclectic and fun and bright and exciting. Again, eclectic to me is very like bright for me, and exciting, yeah. And then I found this stuff, you guys. Oh, this is gorgeous. I have had this for years, and it's by Recollections. It's glitter cardstock. I don't know, it reminded me of rainbow fish when I got it. I think that's what I was kind of planning on doing, is doing a kid's greeting card or something with this. But it's so beautifully thick that it would make a pretty stellar journal cover, don't you think? Or something. I got something in mind for this. We'll see, okay? So yeah, very, you know, these papers are very eclectic. You can add your coffee dyed papers in there as well, or tea dyed papers. That's just fine as well. But you know, that's, to me, this is what eclectic is. Okay, so we've talked about some journal covers, some papers. This here is a piece of ephemera. It was an envelope, or just kind of a piece of packaging that inside it housed some instructions for, I think it was like this mini bunt cake maker that I got my kids for Christmas, and this is where the instructions were in, and I literally just covered it up. I think there's a video of me maybe showing you that. And you know, it's, if you look at the papers on there, the collaging, it's all very eclectic. We've got some William Morris, we've got some music, again, very eclectic papers. We've got map, florals, got a butterfly on there. This is some inking that I did. So again, this is a very, to me, this is a very eclectic envelope. See if I can get this back together now. That's the true test. And there we go. So yeah, just a fun piece. This journal card. This is an image that was taken out of a magazine, and I just, you know, put a stamped word on there, sewed around it, sewed around the edges. I just think the image is gorgeous, and I think it would work well in an eclectic journal. Just, yeah, another fun tag that I created eons ago. Have to kind of fix that little flower, but it's got some gems on it, some florals. It's got a die cut, the word hello. and just, yeah, fun journaling space. Now also, eclectic for me doesn't necessarily mean inking. So most of the things that I would choose to go in an eclectic journal are likely not going to be inked on the edges. Not to say that you can't ink them, but generally speaking, they're more, I'll say, raw, for lack of a better word. They're just, you know, just plain at their base, and then you kind of work from there. So even though this is inked up on the edges, I still consider it eclectic. So this is an envelope that I had, and I just collaged all over it, but it's very eclectic in its nature. So that's fun. This is a little insert that you can sew into a signature, and it's made with papers that I would consider to be eclectic. I've added some German dictionary page, and then I've got some pockets here. There's a pocket here, another pocket here. Is this a side tack? No, pocket here. And then so I would sew this into a signature with some papers, and then create some little tags to go in there. But you know, this doesn't necessarily go with any of my journals. For me, it's more of an eclectic piece. Another little journal card that I made eons ago. I'm pretty sure there's a video out there for this as well. This is where I was playing with, I think, some crackle paste and alcohol inks, and just kind of making some like faux metal looking pieces. It was a lot of fun. I'll try and link that, but it's got like, this is turned into a little text spot. Just a little journal card again. We've got numbers, florals, birds. I have to back that. That was off of some just, I think it was like a gym advertisement, but I really liked the cardstock that they had their advertisement on, so I recycled it. This is another piece that can be eclectic because, I mean, you can decorate this up the way you want. It's just a little, it's got a little Velcro thing here and a little pocket. And then down here, I believe is an extra little tuck. Yeah, you can tuck something down here as well. So that's kind of a fun piece. These are great. These are little items that Gail Gastinelli made. It's woven pockets with tags. And again, we've got dots and we've got diamonds and florals and butterflies. To me, very eclectic, just kind of a mishmash of stuff. This one as well, again, it's got brighter colors, no particular theme. We've got some, you know, bright colors with some vintage stuff. To me, again, there's that word, eclectic. Another one here, these are full page pockets. So again, we're mixing and matching different papers, no particular theme. So on this one, I would glue this down on a page, and this would be a tuck spot. So I might cut a notch out of here. And then you have this pocket, and then this is a little tuck. Then you have, actually, sorry, yeah, you've got a pocket up here, a little tuck here, and a little pocket here. So same thing on the bottom. Pocket, tuck. Now I consider this a tuck because it's glued on 2 sides, where the pocket is glued on 3. Another little pocket there. So these are basically the same thing, just different papers. So those are fun for full pages. This you can just throw in. It's just, you know, it's a floral piece, but it can work well with eclectic journals. Again, these kind of little pieces that you get with scrapbook papers, you know, they don't necessarily fit into our vintage. It could go into a brighter spring or summer journal, I guess, but, you know, to me, with the pattern, it's more eclectic, I guess. Some more pieces. This is a card that I made. And it has kind of an indigenous feel to it. It's got the dream catchers and the feather and this Lakota prayer. Again, I mean, the theme is kind of indigenous, but I would probably put it maybe in an eclectic journal. It could potentially go into a boho one as well, maybe. But, you know, again, it's more of an eclectic piece, and I think it would be fun to tuck into a journal. Little tag here that's just got some roses. I treasure our friendship. I think my mom made this one. Mom, did you make this one? I think when we had a little crafting session together. Again, we've got some fall colors in there. You know, not really a theme per se. What else do we have here? Oh, this is a little cluster. This would work great in an eclectic journal because, you know, it's kind of got some brighter colors, no particular theme to it. Could go kind of in anything. Again, we created these just the other day, right? These are our foliage little page clips. Again, I picked some colors that are brighter. Again, could work in an eclectic journal or a boho. It could go for a summer as well, I guess. But yeah, just we've got one of those. Got some little tags here that would just work in well with anything, right? So those are fun to add. Another little piece of paper, another journaling card. And then one of these tags that we made the other day, which one was for this for? I don't remember which, I can't remember what day this was for, you guys. But again, this could go in an eclectic journal because it's brighter colors, it's, you know, it's not too matchy-matchy. This last one I'm going to show you is kind of a little folio thing I was playing around with making. I'm sure there is a video on this, but yeah, so I'll show it to you. It's kind of fun. Set this stuff aside. So this is from a paper pack, a perfect day in every way. And so you open it up, and then there's some butterfly paper, and then this is a little side tuck. And then you open it up, and then you've got some little paper pad in here, and this actually slides out. And then this is just some, you know, kind of vintagey paper that I put around it, and I stapled the papers first and then I glued this over top so you wouldn't see the staples. Did some decorative edging on these colorful papers, and then this was just glued on to create a little belly band, and then I can just take this and slide it back in there, and it holds it perfectly. But then it flips again like this. You've got a butterfly, a little fold down for some writing space. So it does have, you know, a little bit of a butterfly theme to it, but the colors are all kind of all over the place, right? And then we've got that was glued on as a belly band, so then we've got this fun tag in the back. And then that opens again, and you've got more writing space. And then in here is a little pocket for you to tuck something in. So this was a lot of fun to make as well. Just a really fun, it's kind of chunky on its own, but you know, a fun piece for sure that would go well in an eclectic journal. It could also go into a theme journal as well. But so that really, in a nutshell, my friends, I know it was not an overly exciting video, but I kind of wanted to talk about what eclectic is. And then I wanted to gather these things together, like I said, because it's all going to tie into a future video for one of our prompts. So let me know down below what you guys think of these papers. Do you think that they're eclectic, or what's your kind of take on it? It would be interesting to hear that. And yeah, I think I'll just leave it there for today. It's been a crazy busy day, so I'm kind of ready to put my feet up. It's kind of late at night now, so I will leave you guys to the rest of your day. I hope it's amazing. I'll see you in the next video, and P.S. I love you.